a minute, so we're going to get our ducks in order here. And listen, we're going to stick with the Durst trial, even though the Mark Redwine case is going and is proceeding. And you can always go on our social media platforms if you want to do that, and that would be fine. Real quick, just let me bring in a guest, Paul Townsend. He's an attorney that's with us often. Paul, what are your thoughts so far overall about the case?
Overall, I think the case is going pretty well for the prosecution at this point. There's been a lot of evidence that has been coming in, maybe inappropriately in the form of hearsay, but it's been pretty damning. A lot of people are saying Susan Berman lived this mafia lifestyle, mafia code, but apparently she told quite a number of people about all the things that she did for Bobby Durst. And all of those things, which are now part of the trial, are really painting Durst as murder, and I think that it's become very compelling. Some witnesses more than others, but I think that the prosecution, is getting what they need to get.
Yeah, Paul Townsend. I mean, we've been talking about this on this case about the copious amount of information that we're surprised is getting out. So I'm interested in your opinion about a person who is not only is he not a handwriting expert being allowed to testify, but he was actually allowed to give an opinion that the defendant, the prosecutor saying the question, he, as in Durst, was trying to hide or to cover up that it was his writing. He was even allowed to give an opinion about that. What do you think?
It's extremely troubling that the judge is letting a detective who is not a handwriting expert testify as to opinion. There's a huge difference between expert opinion testimony and fact or lay testimony. This detective is fully capable of discussing the investigative techniques that he took, the things that he saw, and he can testify about the exemplars that he took. And certain basic, obvious things like the fact that the S was made backward, you don't have to be an expert to see that a letter is made backward. But when he goes into the realm of what that means, that becomes inappropriate because he's not qualified to diagnose what that means. He doesn't have the expert training. He doesn't have the qualifications to actually be able to tell the jury definitively, well, I think he was doing this for this purpose. And this judge allowing this over and over again, both with the handwriting, with certain other witness statements, saying what Susan Berman said or what another witness said, it's extremely troubling as a defense attorney to watch the amount of evidence that's being presented to this jury that really appears to be inappropriate. And even, some of it is being objected to and some of it's not.
The break. We'll be right back.